Hey loyal viewers, instead of bringing you a update on our latest war, although you can see here that we managed to log our 16th perfect, I wanted to take a look live at the new Friendly Wars feature. Let's check it out here. First off, here in the clan settings, need to have the Friendly Wars turned on. Okay. You need to not be in a war, and you need to find someone else who's not on it. Now, over the couple of years I've played this game, I've marked some clans that were interesting for whatever reason, and I'm going to see what it's like to try to challenge some of them. Okay, already in a war. You know, that's kind of a typical condition for a serious war clan. Yep, already in a war. How about these guys? Already in a war. Maybe the Goonies. Nope. Beast mode. Nope. Mouse Masters. Alright, so here, I don't even know why I have these people marked. But, maybe a former member went there. Don't really see anything going on. Let's see what happens when we push that challenge button. Sweet. Prep 1 hour. That's a terrible idea, since my clan doesn't know I'm doing this. We'll go ahead and offer the standard 1 day, but I can fill all the CCs. No Jan on a weekday. We'll skip these guys. Who else? Off our lowest players for this little effort. Oops, he has one in. Alright, challenge. Okay, guys, the info button shows the players I've put in. Kind of our A team. Looks like we can go directly to the enemy clan and see what they've got. Probably have sort of similar rate people. I wonder if I get to approve when they select their team, or if they can just overload us with 9s. Will be interesting. So here in the chat, we've got a message to the challenge 5v5. First battle 1 day. Now, this is kind of a bummer right out of the gate. Well, you already saw the first bummer. The clan can't be in war, or I can't queue a challenge. You can't send it as a sort of an invitation. You have to find a clan in the moment that is similar enough to you and be serious or not serious war clan. So that's big problem number 1 I see. No queuing system where you can stack up invitations. The second here is that it looks like not only can I not challenge clans that are in war for a war after their war or for a side war, but it also appears that I can't challenge more than 1 clan. So I have no idea whether Masters is going to show up or not. Alright, we're going to poke at that a little bit more, but I was just going to throw check that out. I can't even see the log. It really just runs right on top of the war engine. I don't know why they didn't build this as a separate feature to normal clan wars. Alright, well, let's see what that does. Maybe now that they know I'm interested, or maybe a challenge from their log. I'm not really sure. Let's go try a few more here, just to get a little more view of what it's like to do this. 101st Airborne. This is a former clan member's clan in a war. Macho Daddy. Former clan member's clan doesn't have 5 people. Faceless in a war. All right, let's just go search for clans that have 5 members. To 9 members. Maybe they'll be interested in matching. Wow, couldn't you have done this differently, huh? Super slow. And sure. Let's try it. What do we got? Okay. Super cow. These guys would get mauled by us. So, okay, let's go on to third bummer. How in the world do I find clans in game? Now, you know, third-party engine, forum, Bindle, any number of other places that people already brutalize themselves to try to arrange wars are still options. But in game, how do I find someone who wants a challenge? Why is there not a filter for looking for a challenge? Or why isn't there a global queue of clans that want challenges? In any case, take the clan level up a little bit, see if maybe that helps out. Battle Roos, okay. Wow, we would maul them. In addition, it seems like a lot of these clans are active. I suppose that's going to be pretty typical for a clan with only a handful of people. So the reason I'm doing this live is just for you to get the source of sort of frustration that, you know, this feature, I don't know, poorly thought out, lacking support. So you've done, maybe we haven't even gotten into whether someone would accept a challenge or anything else. I'm just not even finding clans that are what I would call active. That's like 15 clans that are. So at this point, you know, I don't really see how to make use of this feature. All right, guys. Well, it's a little bit of a bummer for me because I was looking forward to trying this out, but without using a online forum or something else, it looks like friendly challenges is probably just for clans you literally know. I don't know how many of you know people in other clans. We know people in a couple. You know, it's not really like we're buddies with a bunch of comparable clans. They're going to have similar town hall players. So, you know, basically this is the sort of the gist for this feature as it currently is. One, you can't queue a challenge, so you have to find people when they're out of war. That means having the same time zone. It means communicating at the same time. It means people being online at the same time. Okay, so there's no queuing system, so we can't queue up a request. We can't war at the same. All right, then we get into, well, let's do some searching for a clan that wants a challenge, but there is no feature in the search to support whether a clan wants a challenge, no feature in the search to say whether a clan is in war, no feature in the search to even show whether the clan has members. I mean, you just saw me click through a dozen 5-person clans to look for a little friendly challenge, and what did we find? We found a whole lot of inactive players. Then you combine that with, on top of all that, assuming you find a clan that's not communicating on a reasonable time schedule as you, that is in the same time zone probably as a result, that has interested in accepting your friendly challenge and has active members of roughly, still have to figure out whether they have reasonable THs for this friendly challenge. And there again, the search feature contains nothing to assist you in doing that. This is not the feature I was hoping for. I was hoping for a button that would be a room of people, all of whom were looking for a friendly challenge, and that you could then filter that room by number of players they wanted to put in, or the town hall range maybe of the players they wanted, whether those were maxi or engineering, you could maybe select a feature. Or, if we're going to go with this more who do you know approach, then at least to be able to throw requests out there to, send requests to somebody that they could grab onto at any time, which would have meant, this feature would have had to have been separate from full clan war. So, at this time, I just, despite being, really excited about a way to do arranged wars, this seems like a bust. I'll report back as I look into whether there are offline ways to try and address these issues, but that's route always existed to try to search at the same time as someone else and have similar weights, and you actually got loot and experience for your clan. We all know by now Friendly Wars does not include loot or experience. I don't think that's the biggest deal ever, but if we're of really doing kind of almost an arranged war that is finding someone out on our own, whether the weight is similar between the two clans, why not just do an arranged war? I mean, once you've got to make the spreadsheet yourself, I mean, we're not even getting into my fantasy feature. It would have been like an optimizer button so that I could click a button and say, put these members in and then fill with the other weights that we need, or, for it to maybe suggest which players would be well matched against each other. In any case, I think unless they're going to come out with an update with this, it's pretty much going to fall into the category of not being used, and the in-clan attack challenge, appears to be the much better feature in this setting. So don't count and don't use your troops. Off here and report back if we have some offline information in terms of how to arrange a war using the new friendly challenge, but otherwise, I gotta say, it doesn't look like it's a winner. Feel free to leave a comment if you've managed to use the feature successfully. If I've missed a way to it, I'm all ears to hear what you guys think about this feature. Thanks for listening.